The scariest part of filming Stranger Things has nothing to do with the Upside Down. At least, according to this actor. The 4th season of Stranger Things has plenty of highlights, but no episode stands out quite as much as Dear Billy. The 4th chapter of the season has already become a massive part of the pop culture zeitgeist since its May debut, thanks largely to a scene in which Max faces off against the villainous Vecna with the help of a classic Kate Bush song. But the episode also features one of the most impressive sequences the series has pulled off to date. It's an immersive one-take shot that apparently felt very real to the actors who filmed it. In an interview with MTV News, series stars Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp discussed the scary scenes that got to them the most. For Schnapp, who plays artistic teen Will Byers in the show, there was a clear standout: the Lenora shootout. The sequence comes midway through episode 4, when a conversation between Will, Jonathan, and Mike is interrupted by the sudden appearance of armed military men. In a nearly 60-second Steadicam shot, the teens make their way through the house with the help of Agent Harmon, all while glass shatters and bullets whiz through the air around them. According to Schnapp, the big action sequence felt stunningly real on set, thanks to the practical effects that were employed during filming. We were running through the house, and the whole day we rehearsed the scene without the bullets or any of the action of it. So on the first take they did, it was with all the bullets and all the glass breaking and the whole house breaking down. Right on the first take, I felt that raw fear. Charlie Heaton, who plays Jonathan, clarified in an interview with GQ that the production used water round loads, which he describes as like blank bullets, but they're loud. Brown also described the overwhelming nature of the scene setup, saying, "There's so many special effects, and there's air and there's noises, all adding to the atmosphere and pressure to get it perfect." She commended the show's safety team for making sure the scene felt safe, while making it possible for actors to access real heightened emotions. Heaton told British GQ of the production setup.
For an actor, at least, it makes it feel so much more real. It was really intense.
He also took the time to call out Noah's acting skills.
I mean, Noah is incredible. I mean, the faces that he has in this whole sequence, I think was him genuinely being terrified.
Heaton also described the exhilarating and high-stakes shooting process for the scene, which involved filming the shot with several performers, stunts, and camera movements that needed to align, playing back footage on the monitors upstairs to look for imperfections, and tidying up the aftermath to do it all over again. Episode director Sean Levy explained the unique obstacles of shooting a long take in a Netflix Geeked Week featurette. The whole challenge with the oneer is it requires perfect synchronicity between actor action, stunt action, and camera action. So every pan, every tilt, every move of the actor, it needs to be in unison. If one thing goes wrong in a dialogue scene, it's easy to have actors simply return to their marks and start over. If one thing were to go wrong in a scene like this one, dozens of elements would have to be reset, including some that were apparently in limited supply. Heaton told GQ it was all about how much breakable glass they had. He explained that the team only had 7 or 8 chances to get it right. In the end, the actor says they nailed the sequence around their 5th attempt, after having to pause filming for some Albuquerque lightning storms. Though Schnapp described the frightening sound of the blanks blasting around him when the first take started, it sounds like the Lenora action sequence ended up being a high-octane bonding experience for everyone involved. Brown says the cast piled into a group hug after learning they'd finally nailed the take, while Heaton describes the crew screaming in celebration.
It was definitely scary, but it looks great.
Levy is proud of it too. In the behind-the-scenes interview, he summed up making the oneer, saying,
"That's a daunting challenge, but an incredibly satisfying piece of filmmaking as a result."